Hey UB-tubers, it is Gizzy Greenfingers here, and in front of you is my English oak that I've been bonsaiing for a good 10 years, and she is starting to take shape. Now, through the winter we had a little bit of a problem. I have lost a branch, and it is the first branch I have lost in 10 years. I've never lost a branch from this tree, but alas, we have. And I think it was down to the root structure, and it just wasn't getting enough drainage, I believe. And I think that is what the situation was with this beautiful oak. As you can see though, we're getting a lot of nodes all starting to protrude out of this. It'd be nice if it would focus well, wouldn't it? But it's not going to, so we'll have to do that. We do that, and then we do that. I'll show you this dead branch. So that is the dead branch, ladies and gentlemen. And I knew this branch was dead, so I was cutting that back and going, yeah, okay, that branch is dead. And then I did the scratch test on this bit for the focus. For God's sake, put a bit of light on the situation. Yeah, that's. And then I did the scratch test on this bit. You can see I thought that was a new node, so it did want to grow, and then it just died. That is yeah, that's, I don't know, it's got some green around the edge. Maybe I'll just cut it back to there, see what happens. Because why get rid of that whole segment of branch if it will come back to life? So I want to leave that. I want to just see what happens from that bit forward. Fucking focus. From that bit forward, I just want to see if that survives. Now with this tree, I was quite worried about all this blackening that you can see all over it, but I put that down to the aging process, ladies and gentlemen. Because let me get my little pointy thing. Hello. So you see the black there? See, all this was black before, but then it's gone into this gnarly oak look. But then, because I was thinking, oh well, maybe it's because it was just too damp in the pot, didn't like it, and now it's starting to die. But as you can see, we've got new node. So we've got a lot of these new nodes. Yeah, it's this camera, I can't wait to get a new phone when I can afford one. But that is what is going on. We've got new nodes coming out. It's looking good. I just have to do that, I think, because it just doesn't focus, this bloody camera. There's a bloody update for it as well. Let's see if I get us a cheap one either. Maybe a bit more light on the situation might help us out a little bit more. Who knows? But so as you can see, we've got lots of new nodage coming on that. That's all looking a pretty picture. I do like this time of year because it's when you see your specimen all starting to take shape, and you spent years trying to get it to that look that you want, and you've had that vision, and people are like, oh no, I wouldn't do that, oh I'd get rid of that, I'd get rid of that, oh I'd get rid of bloody that as well. And to be fair, sometimes I listen, and I shouldn't. I should say, no, sod you, I've had this for bloody 10 years, if not longer. I'm not going to do what you're telling me. I've got a vision, it's looking good. It was getting views till the channel sort of crashed, but I'm trying to make it better. I'm trying to do a few more videos, and you'd be like, oh yeah, he's got something going on there. That's a good view, isn't it? That could be my like thumbnail for the English oak bonsai update. But yeah, the update was about that dead branch really. That one there. And I thought, well, to be fair, if it died completely, I could remove all that branch. And what I'd do, this is where people go, oh no, you shouldn't do that. Well, this is what I would do. What I'd do is that branch is removed. So you get that one, and you wire that like that to make up for the space that you wouldn't have there. You do it in a way where it would look, you probably wouldn't actually do that actually, you'd probably use that one actually. To be fair, ladies and gentlemen, I think you would probably just do that one. But yeah, I haven't really wired this whole tree, really. There's only been a few branches here and there that I have wired. And this branch here that I'm wiring is only because I wired it right up because I wanted a top. But that's because I didn't know how to bonsai. I'll be honest, I was an amateur. And now I'm starting to look at it and thinking, oh my god, well it's getting its top now. This is the top. It's starting to create itself with all these new branches and leaves. And to be fair, ladies and gentlemen, I couldn't be happy with how this tree is looking. Alright, it's 12 years old. It's got another 100 odd years to start looking great, but for now, it's looking alright. See, with this, I don't like how high this is going, but it's trying to, like, so what, if you got rid of that and then sort of do it like that, it's going to take years for that to look in proportion with the rest of everything else. Capiche? But I don't know. Like I said, I am an amateur. I'm not pretending to be some Peter Chang or Nigel Saunders or Xavier or all those well-known, Seattle, him as well. All of them. I'm not as experienced as them. No, I'm just winging it in a way. But they're starting to work out. They're starting to work out. Even though I've been winging it. By God, I have been winging it. This has been a 10-year wing from the set go. But as you can see, oh, that looks good, doesn't it? I've got that looking good, don't I? As you can see, this is doing really, really well. I'm going to give it a bit of miracle purpose or grow, because I want her to have a little bit more nitrogen, just to make her feel tickety-boo, you know. That is what we will be doing. So I think I'm going to start wrapping this up about now. I think we're there. Yep. So if you want to see more of this English oak, I've had 10 years, and that curve, that is all natural. I didn't do that with wires. That's what drew me to this tree. I was like, wow, you're coming home with me. And that was a long time ago. A very long time ago. I had hair back then. No, I didn't. I was still bald. But it was a long time ago either way. Well, anyway, I'm going to start wrapping this up. So if you want to see more of this and you want to subscribe, then please do not forget to like, share and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Ta-ra for now. Gizzy green fingers.